I let my cheating husband finish his dinner. Then I ruined his night forever. My name is Claire Winters. I am 32 years old, and tonight, I am watching my husband Jake eat the steak I spent 3 hours preparing. He is cutting into the meat, smiling, telling me about his day at the law firm. But I already know the truth. 4 hours ago, I found the receipt in his gym bag. Hotel Riverside, room 412, last Thursday night. The same night he said he was working late on the Anderson case. I watch him chew. I watch him reach for his wine. I say nothing. Because what comes next will be so much sweeter when his stomach is full and he feels safe. He pushes his plate back with a satisfied sigh. Perfect. I slide the receipt across the table without a word. Jake's face goes completely white. He picks up the receipt like it might burn him. His mouth opens, then closes. Opens again. Babe, I can explain. I don't move. I don't speak. I just stand up and walk to the living room. My laptop is already open on the coffee table. I've been preparing for this moment for 3 weeks. I turn the screen toward him. There is a folder labeled Evidence. Inside are screenshots of deleted texts I recovered from the cloud. Photos of him and her at restaurants. Parking garage security footage I paid $200 for. His credit card statements highlighting a pattern of Thursday night hotel stays, 6 of them. His hand starts shaking. I've known for 3 weeks, Jake, I say quietly. I've been planning this. He tries to speak but nothing comes out. Then the words tumble over each other. It was a mistake. It meant nothing. He will end it. He swears on everything. I hold up my hand. Her name is Vanessa Cole, I say. His eyes go wide. She's a paralegal at your firm, 26 years old. You met her at the office Christmas party 8 months ago. I pull up a photo. This is her apartment building. You've been there 14 times since March. Jake's legs seem to give out. He sits down hard on the couch. How do you know all this? I don't answer his question. Instead, I pick up my phone and dial. Jake lunges forward, but I step back. The phone rings twice. Hey girl. Vanessa's voice is bright and cheerful through the speaker. I've put her on speaker mode. Vanessa, it's Claire, Jake's wife. He's sitting right here with me. Want to say hi? Dead silence. Then frantic breathing. Claire, I don't know what Jake told you, but... I cut her off. He told me everything. How you two have been together since March. How he promised to leave me after our anniversary. How he said our marriage was already over. More silence. Then her voice turns sharp. He said you were separated. He said you were signing papers next month. I let that sit for a moment. Then I say, Vanessa, I'm sending you something right now. Check your messages. I tap my phone and send her a screenshot. It's from Jake's phone. From 2 weeks ago. A text conversation with someone named Amy. The same sweet messages, the same promises, the same Thursday night hotel. Different woman. I hear Vanessa gasp through the speaker. What the hell is this, Jake? She screams. Who is Amy? Jake's face has gone from white to gray. He reaches for my phone, but I pull away. Answer her, Jake. Who is Amy? He can't speak. Vanessa is crying now, screaming. You told me I was special. You said you loved me. He told Amy the same thing, I say calmly. Last month, while he was still seeing you. I hang up. The silence in our living room is thick and suffocating. Jake finally finds his voice. You're destroying my life, he whispers. I almost laugh. No, Jake, you destroyed our life. I'm just making sure everyone knows the truth. My phone buzzes. It's a text from my best friend Lily. I'm outside, ready when you are. I look at Jake. I called Lily 3 weeks ago, the night I found the first hotel receipt. She's been helping me document everything. She's also a divorce attorney. Funny how that works. Jake's eyes fill with tears. Claire, please, we can fix this. I shake my head slowly. There's nothing to fix. You broke it, repeatedly, with at least 2 different women. I pull out another folder from my bag. This one is physical. Printed documents. These are financial records. Every hotel charge. Every dinner you claimed was a work expense. Every gift you bought them on our joint credit card. I drop it on the coffee table. It lands with a heavy thud. Vanessa's bracelet? $400. Amy's perfume? $150. The flowers you sent to both of them? Combined total of $600 over 4 months. I watch him realize what I'm saying. You spent our money on your affairs. He buries his face in his hands. Here's what happens next, I continue. My voice is steady, professional, like I'm reading a contract. Tomorrow morning, you move out. Lily already found you a studio apartment, 1 month's rent. That's my gift to you. After that, you're on your own. Jake looks up. What about the house? I smile for the first time tonight. The house is mine. I bought it 2 years before we got married. It's in my name only. Remember, you said it was fine because your credit was bad from law school loans. The realization hits him like a truck. The car you drive? Leased under my name because, again, your credit. Our savings account, mostly my inheritance from my grandmother. Jake's breathing is getting faster. Panicked. You planned this, all of it. I nod. For 3 weeks, while you were texting Vanessa and Amy, while you were lying to my face every single night. I stand up and walk to the kitchen. I pour myself a glass of water. My hands are steady. 3 weeks ago, they shook so badly I could barely hold a cup. I also called your boss, I say casually. Jake's head snaps up. You what? I take a sip of water. Gerald Patterson, senior partner. I called him this afternoon, told him about your relationships with Vanessa and Amy, both junior employees, both under your supervision. Jake stands up so fast he almost falls over. You can't do that, he shouts. That's my career. I set down my glass. No, Jake, you did that. Your firm has strict policies about workplace relationships, especially between supervisors and subordinates. Gerald was very interested in my documentation. Jake's face is red now, angry. Desperate. They'll fire me. Do you understand that? They'll fire me and I'll never work in law again. I meet his eyes. You should have thought about that before you started sleeping with your colleagues. He rushes toward me but stops short. He's never been violent, just a liar, a cheater. Please, he begs. Please don't do this. I'll quit. I'll leave both of them. I'll do anything. I almost feel sorry for him. Almost. It's already done, I say quietly. Gerald is meeting with HR tomorrow morning. They'll suspend you pending investigation. Jake collapses back onto the couch. He's crying now. Real tears. The kind that come when you realize you've lost everything. My phone rings. It's a number I don't recognize. I answer. Mrs. Winters, this is Amy Chen. I freeze. That's one of the band names I was told not to use. I catch myself. This is Amy Brooks, the voice corrects. I just got a very interesting call from someone named Vanessa. She told me about you, about Jake, about everything. I put her on speaker. I'm listening. Amy's voice is shaking. I had no idea he was married. He told me he was divorced 2 years ago. Jake is staring at the phone like it's a bomb about to explode. Amy continues, I've been seeing him for 6 weeks. He said he worked in corporate finance. He said he lived alone in an apartment downtown. I look at Jake. 6 weeks. While he was still with Vanessa. While he was married to me. Amy, how did you meet him? I ask. At a coffee shop near his office. He seemed so sweet, so genuine. She laughs bitterly. I'm such an idiot. I shake my head even though she can't see me. You're not an idiot, he's a professional liar. There's a pause, then Amy says something that makes my blood run cold. Mrs. Winters, there might be someone else. A woman named Bella. The room spins for a second. Bella? A fourth woman? Jake is shaking his head frantically, mouthing, No, no, no. I force my voice to stay calm. What makes you say that? Amy sighs. Last week, I saw a text on his phone before he deleted it. Something about meeting at the usual place. It was signed with a heart emoji and the letter B. When I asked who B was, he said it was his brother Ben. But the message seemed too romantic. I close my eyes. Thank you for telling me, Amy. I'm sorry you got caught up in this. She's quiet for a moment. I'm sorry too. For what it's worth, I hope you destroy him. I hang up and look at Jake. Bella? My voice is ice. He's shaking his head so hard it looks painful. There is no Bella, I swear. Amy must have misread the message. It was my brother. We use heart emojis sometimes. It's just how we text. I pull out my phone and open a tracking app. This is your location history. I installed tracking software on your phone 3 weeks ago when you were in the shower. His face goes pale again. I zoom in on last Wednesday. Here you are at a restaurant called Bella Vita at 7 p.m. You told me you were at the gym. I zoom in more. And here's a number that texted you at 6:45. Want to guess who it belongs to? I dial the number before he can answer. It rings 4 times, then a woman's voice. Jake? I thought we said no calls this week. I take a breath. This isn't Jake. This is his wife, Claire. Silence, then a sharp intake of breath. Oh my God. The voice is older, mature, not what I expected. Who are you? I ask. My name is Bella Montgomery. I'm a client at Jake's firm. We've been seeing each other for 2 months. My stomach turns. A client. He was sleeping with a client. Bella, did you know he was married? I hear her moving around. Papers rustling. He told me he was going through a divorce. He showed me separation papers. He said it would be final by Christmas. I laugh. It sounds hollow even to my own ears. There are no separation papers. We're still very much married, or we were until about an hour ago. Bella's voice hardens. That lying piece of trash. He told me his wife was abusive, that she controlled all the money, that he was trying to escape. Now I'm actually angry. He told you I was abusive? Jake is standing now, waving his hands trying to get me to hang up. I ignore him. Bella, I have never laid a hand on Jake. I've never controlled his money. I've never done anything except trust him. And he repaid that trust by sleeping with at least 4 different women. Bella is silent for a long moment. Then she says, "Make him pay." I hang up and turn to Jake. 4 women, Vanessa, Amy, Bella, and me. Did I miss anyone? He's pacing now, running his hands through his hair. It wasn't supposed to be like this. They were just distractions. You were always so busy with work. I felt lonely. I stare at him. I work 30 hours a week as a nurse. You work 60 hours at the firm, or so you claimed. Turns out a lot of those hours were spent in hotel rooms. He stops pacing. What do you want from me, Claire? You want me to beg? Fine, I'm begging. Please don't destroy my entire life over a few mistakes. I pick up my phone. A few mistakes? You built entire relationships with these women. My phone buzzes again. It's a text from Lily. Gerald just called me. Jake's firm is moving forward with termination. Wanted to give you a heads up. I show Jake the message. His knees actually buckle. He sits down hard on the floor. They fired me, he whispers. They actually fired me. I correct him gently. They haven't fired you yet, but they will. Tomorrow, 9 a.m. Gerald wanted you to know so you could clean out your desk tonight if you want. Jake looks up at me with something like hatred in his eyes. You did this. You destroyed me. I kneel down to his level. No, Jake, you did this. Every choice, every lie, every hotel room, that was all you. The front door opens. Lily walks in with 2 large suitcases. Packed everything from your closet, she says to Jake. Toiletries from the bathroom too. You're all set. Jake stares at the suitcases. You're really doing this. Right now, tonight, I stand up. Yes, right now, tonight, you don't live here anymore. He tries one more time. Claire, we've been together for 7 years, married for 5, that has to mean something. I think about that. 7 years, 5 married. How many of those years was he faithful? I'll never know. It meant everything to me, I say quietly. But it meant nothing to you, so now it means nothing to both of us. Lily hands him the keys to the studio apartment. Jake takes the keys with shaking hands. Where is it? Lily rattles off an address across town. A decent area, but nothing like our neighborhood. 1 month paid. After that, you're responsible for rent. It's $800 a month. Should be manageable once you find a new job. Jake's laugh is bitter. Find a new job? I just got fired from a law firm for sleeping with employees and a client. Who's going to hire me? I shrug. That's not my problem anymore. He picks up the suitcases. They're heavy. I can see him struggling. For a moment, I almost offer to help. Then I remember Vanessa, Amy, Bella. The moment passes. He stops at the door. I loved you, Claire. I really did. I don't respond to that. What's the point? Love doesn't lie. Love doesn't cheat. Love doesn't build secret lives with multiple women. He leaves. The door closes behind him with a soft click. Lily puts her arm around me. You okay? I nod. I'm better than okay. And I mean it. For 3 weeks, I carried the weight of knowing. The weight of planning. The weight of waiting for this exact moment. Now it's done. He's gone. My phone buzzes. It's a message from Vanessa. Thank you for telling me the truth. I would have wasted years on him. Then one from Amy. I hope you find someone who deserves you. Even Bella sends a message. You're stronger than you know. Over the next few days, word spreads fast. Jake's firm officially terminates him on Friday morning. The reason listed is violation of company ethics policy. His friends start calling me. Most are supportive. A few accuse me of overreacting. I block those numbers. My family is proud. My dad actually cries when I tell him everything. I never liked that boy, he says. Too smooth, too perfect. Mom hugs me for 10 minutes straight. My sister posts something vague on social media about karma and cheaters. Within hours, people figure out she's talking about Jake. He calls me Saturday night, drunk, crying, begging for another chance. I hang up and block his number too. Sunday morning, I change all the locks. 2 months later, I'm sitting in Lily's office signing the final divorce papers. No fault divorce. Quick and clean. Jake agreed to everything because he had no choice. No house, no car, no savings to fight over. Just a clean break. Lily slides the papers across her desk. How do you feel? I pick up the pen. Free. I sign my name. Claire Winters, soon to be Claire Anderson again, my maiden name. Fresh start. That afternoon I meet my mom for coffee. She asks if I'm dating yet. I laugh. Mom, it's been 2 months, she smiles. I know, but you're young, beautiful, smart. Some good man is gonna be very lucky. I think about that. Maybe someday, but right now, I'm just enjoying being alone, being free. I run into Vanessa 3 months after that night. She's at the grocery store. We make eye contact. For a second I think about turning away, but she walks over. Claire, I owe you an apology, she says. I should have asked questions. I should have verified what he told me. I'm sorry. I study her face. She looks tired, older somehow. We both got played. I tell her, he's good at it. She nods. I heard he moved to another state trying to start over. I didn't know that, don't care either. Good for him. We talk for a few more minutes. She tells me she's in therapy. Working on trusting again. I tell her I understand. We part ways, no friendship, just mutual understanding. 6 months after Jake left, I'm having dinner at my favorite restaurant. Alone. I've learned to enjoy my own company. The waiter brings my food. Chicken parmesan. My favorite. As I cut into it, I think about that night. The night I let Jake finish his dinner before I destroyed his world. People ask me if I regret it. If I wish I'd handled it differently. The answer is always no. I gave him comfort one last time. A good meal, a moment of peace. Then I gave him the truth. Some people say I was cruel, that I should have just left quietly. But here's what I learned. Silence protects liars. Speaking up protects you. And I was done protecting him. I finish my dinner, pay the check, walk out into the cool night air, and I smile. Because I'm free. And that's worth everything. I let my cheating husband finish his dinner, then I ruined his night forever.